The moonlit garden. Once upon a time, in a charming village nestled between emerald hills and sparkling streams, there was a hidden garden known only to a few. This garden was said to bloom only under the light of the full moon, and it was believed to hold the secrets of nature's most wondrous plants. In this village lived a young girl named Lila, who was known for her love of nature and her deep curiosity about the world. She often dreamt of discovering the moonlit garden and uncovering its mysteries. Her grandmother had told her stories of its magical flowers that could heal any ailment and its fruits that could grant dreams. One evening, as the full moon began to rise and bathe the world in its soft, silvery light, Lila decided to follow the old tales and find the elusive garden. She packed a small satchel with a lantern, a notebook, and some snacks, and set out towards the edge of the forest where the garden was rumored to be hidden. As Lila wandered through the moonlit woods, she felt a sense of magic in the air. The trees seemed to whisper secrets, and the ground sparkled with tiny, glowing fireflies. Following a path marked by glowing mushrooms, she ventured deeper into the forest. After a while, Lila arrived at a clearing where the moonlight illuminated a majestic, ancient oak tree. Beneath the tree was an old wooden door, covered in vines and adorned with glowing runes. With a deep breath and a touch of excitement, Lila opened the door and stepped into the moonlit garden. The garden was more magnificent than she had ever imagined. Moonlight danced across lush, flowering plants that shimmered in hues of silver and blue. The air was filled with the sweet fragrance of blooming nightshade flowers and the soft hum of magical creatures flitting about. In the center of the garden was a large, crystal-clear pond, its surface reflecting the moonlight like a mirror. Beside the pond stood a wise old figure with flowing silver robes and a kind face, the guardian of the moonlit garden. "Welcome, Lila," the guardian said in a voice as gentle as a whisper. "I have been expecting you. What brings you to the moonlit garden?" Lila's eyes widened with wonder. "I have heard tales of the garden's magic and came to see it for myself. I want to help my village, which has been struggling with a terrible drought. Can the garden help?" The guardian smiled warmly. "The moonlit garden holds many wonders, and it is here to share its gifts with those who seek them with pure hearts. There is a special flower in this garden called the moon blossom. It can bring forth rain and restore life to the land. But to find it, you must prove your worth by solving a riddle." With a nod of determination, Lila listened as the guardian spoke the riddle. "I am not alive, but I grow. I don't have lungs, but I need air. I don't have a mouth, but water kills me. What am I?" Lila thought carefully, her mind racing through the possibilities. After a moment, a smile spread across her face. "The answer is fire." The guardian's eyes sparkled with approval. "Well done, Lila. You have proven yourself worthy. The moon blossom can be found at the heart of the garden, near the pond. Follow the light of the fireflies, and you will find it." Lila thanked the guardian and followed the path illuminated by the fireflies. At the heart of the garden, she found a breathtaking flower with petals that shimmered like liquid moonlight. She carefully picked the moon blossom and made her way back to the village. As she approached the village, Lila saw the villagers gathered around, their faces filled with worry. She held up the moon blossom, and its light began to glow even brighter. Lila placed the flower in the center of the village square and whispered a heartfelt wish for rain. The sky above the village darkened, and soon, a gentle rain began to fall. The parched land drank in the water, and the fields began to show signs of life. The villagers cheered with joy as the garden's magic restored their land and their hope. Lila was celebrated as a hero, and the moonlit garden became a cherished part of the village's lore. The garden continued to thrive under the moonlight, a symbol of magic and hope. And so, the village flourished, and Lila's bravery and kindness were remembered for generations. The moonlit garden remained a magical place where dreams and wishes came to life, thanks to a girl who believed in the power of nature and the magic of the moon. And they all lived happily ever after. I hope you enjoyed this fairy tale.